yesterday night, the whole of yesterday and yesterday night and today as well. So I just felt like if I keep quiet and ignore, different people are going to come up with different perceptions of myself. I've gotten calls from a couple of reputable individuals, a couple of respectable friends of mine. They're telling me, Obina, be the bigger person, you know, don't do anything, don't talk, just do it for the kids, do it for the kids. But now I'm keeping quiet. I've kept quiet for 5 years, and the way things are going now, a lot of people are starting to have perceptions. I'm not doing this to make myself look good, and I'm not going to do this to make anybody look bad. That is not my intention for this presser. My intention is to just make that one lady who is seated in a boardroom somewhere who wants to give Obina a job, not to go with the mentality for, Obina, I saw what Obina was doing. He's not a good person because he's done this and this and this. The truth needs to get out there, and maybe sometime, hopefully it will. But now, they just need to have a different understanding of everything that is happening, all right? So, this is where we're going to start. The court of public opinion has already crucified me. I've gotten so many insults from people who don't know me, which is okay by me. The maximum you can do is insult on social media, which is fine. If it makes you feel good, sleep well at night, ni sawa. Bora tu tusikutane. Because now you'll have to repeat it on my face. Anywho, side story. Now, I have to talk. So let's start. I've realized that a lot of people take kindness for weakness. When you're kind to people, when you're silent, people start assuming there is nothing you can do. Just bring the microphone. Yeah, when you're silent, when you don't talk, people start assuming, there is nothing this person can do, we can walk over them. Someone told me even if you lay down for people to walk on you, they'll still say you're not flat enough. Point in case, this particular situation about my kids, I've tried as a man, the best I want to do is to be a good dad and be in the lives of all my kids. That is why I even brought them to the public. I'm like, yo, I got crucified, I got insulted, Father Abraham, you did what, but I was like, it's okay, I'll do it diligently. Everything happened. I left someone a house with everything inside, not once, twice. So this was the second part that was happening. I left the house. What do you need? My hand. It's blocking the mic. So do I wear open my hand? A house. I left someone a house with everything in it. Everything that I built. I left them a car. I'm paying the rent of that house, which is also not 2 shillings. I'm paying the school fees. I'm paying the medical. I'm doing everything, even miscellaneous. The only thing that I ask for is, I want to see my children on Friday. They chill with their brother and sister. They chill with their father. On Sunday, come and pick them with the car that I gave you, or I will drop them back. Is that so much for someone to ask? I'm being told I can only see my children once a month, and I see my children according to moods of people. Now, when you just came here, I was about to do the presser. I've just gotten a text. I'll show. Should I show it? A text. I've just gotten a text from my daughter, and they're telling me, Dad, come and pick us from where they stay. It's Friday, of course I'm supposed to be with them, so she wants me to go and pick them, but someone else does not want me to go and pick them. And people always say, do something that's what's good for the children. Okay, what is good for the children? The children want to see you. You want to be in the lives of the children. So what do you do? Another person does not want you to see the children. What do you do? Anywho, what I've come to learn is people are very ungrateful. No matter what you do for people, don't expect payback, and I don't even expect payback. What I just expect is just to be left alone and to be allowed to see my children. I've come to realize that there is no body like a protecting body, an organization in Kenya that has the best interest of boy-child at all. Trust me, I've looked, I've gone, and all the time they always say, oh, you know, this will happen, you know, the children will do this, the children will do that. But nobody really cares about boy-child. Boy children, if you're watching this, you're on your own. I'm even trying to get a couple of like-minded individuals to come up with a body that will now try and protect children and give them a better upbringing with the accessibility of both the parents, because what I've seen, what I've gone through, what I've persevered, the offices I've gone through to try and seek help, nothing happens. However, my intention has never been to take any of my children from their mothers. None. All my baby mamas know the school the children go to, where they live. They have the teacher's number. The children have their phones. You can talk to your children anytime. But somehow I always just get myself in the crosshairs of someone. Oh, you don't want this, you don't want that to happen, because things are not happening the way they're planning. Anywho, I have a very quick example that I want to give just to demonstrate that nobody really cares about boy child. Myself and Tumbili, last week we went to help a friend of ours who has been in an abusive relationship with the wife or the baby mama. And we went to all the offices and even the police station and even the gender-based violence office around that area. Now it's like two and a half weeks later, nothing has been done. This gentleman we are going to support does not know where the children are, where the woman is. The office has not sent anybody to follow up. This particular lady that we are going to try and solve this situation for has tried to kill this gentleman a couple of times, poured hot water on the gentleman, has beaten the gentleman a couple of times, has insulted the gentleman, has done all the toxic things you can think of in the relationship, beats the children just to get to the guy. This gentleman persevered all along because, boy child, there's nobody to talk to. You try to talk to people, they'll laugh at you, they'll make a mockery of you, they'll say, be on a pigwa. I even remember when we went to the police station with that gentleman, tukafika, then the police were telling that guy, mbona hukumva, mbona hukumpiga? So we're looking at the police, we're like, why are you even talking about violence? We are here to try and sort a situation. We brought a friend of ours because this friend of ours, his life is in danger. This lady has threatened to kill him a couple of times. This lady also has tried to commit suicide a couple of times. And this friend of ours was the one who was rushing her to the hospital. And we're like, just come in and intervene so that the children are raised in an environment that is not toxic. Nothing has happened. It's over 2.5 weeks later. So boy child, just know you are on your own. Anyway, let's get back to this conversation. So, I've persevered a relationship for 5 years that I was not happy in. I was not respected. I was not treated well. Okay, let me not get into this. Listen, I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking for anything. I got this shit handled, okay? I can do a lot of things that I choose not to for the sake of the children. But dealing with a violent person, dealing with an abusive person, dealing with a drunk person, dealing with a disrespectful person is something. And I know there's a lot of men like me who have taken the L diligently for the sake of the children and for the sake of the community or whatever. Whatever tickles your fancy. Myself, I stayed because of the children. And a couple of close people around me know what was happening because I spoke to a couple of people. I've had numerous meetings for please talk to A, B, C, D. State this and this and this and this and this. But nothing has ever happened that makes sense up until now. So, this is what I'm going to say. No matter what happens after this or before this, I'm going to be in my children's lives by force, by fire. Nobody will come in unless I die. But before I die, I will have to be in my children's lives till the end. That is why I wake up every morning. That is why I do what I do. We have a lot of men who are also going through this. Boy child, I'm just encouraging you, don't stop. Usifike mahali uthrow in the towel like, unajua siku moja mtoto atagrow up, atakuja kutafuta babake. No. Fight for that child. Be there for the life of the child. However, I'm a big advocate for allow the mother of the child to see the child. Mothers allow the father of the child to see the child because the child needs both parents. Later when they grow up, like they always say, the children will figure out where they'll fit in. But the child needs the lives of both the parents. I don't understand why most baby mamas, when you normally have a disagreement with them, they always have these lines for, my child, my child. It's never your child. It's your child, the two of you. It's never, you didn't give birth to the child alone. Consider what the child wants. And most baby mamas normally when they have issues, it's never even about the child. It's normally about what they want as a person, what they prefer, what they like, what they feel good about, and everything. I've chosen silence a couple of times because I was trying to be the bigger person. So I said, keep quiet, ignore, nyamaza, behave like everything is okay, stay there for the children. And I kept on telling myself, don't leave. I have so many